Hello, today I will present my Throughout My Life.
When I was a child, my family used to travel in the middle of year to Villavicencio to visit my grandmother and my uncles. In one of these years, my uncle Javier had the initiative to talk us all to the zoo. My parents, my grandmother Nellie, my uncles, aunt, and even my cousins went. That day I was very happy since I was the first time I entered NCU. We went all over the place. We even saw a pregnant otter. Then we went over the bridge in the direction of the aquarium. Under these bridges, here were blackfish and evening crocodiles, and inside of them there was a white one. Finally, we observed various species of fish. It was incredible, it was great experience, and it was always on my mind. I remember once for my birthday, my sponsor gave me a big bicycle for the age I was at that time. The same day I had an activity at night at my grandparents' house. And my parents took a bicycle there so that I could brand new it with the whole family. When I went out to ride on it, there was a moment when I became distracted. Break, I looked in the floor and saw the skeleton of a small fish there. When I went to crouch to pick it up, the bicycle turned. The steering wheel and the weight of it hit me, and I fell to the ground. In that fall, I hit me with a stone under the eye. When I get up, I had made a horrible peeling. My face had been full of blood. My parents ran and held me. The good thing is that there was no scar. Most of my childhood memories revolve around the teamwork that my mother and I did with the art of farming. She used to make crafts in this art, and I liked to help her do some things with this. Besides, she received a lot of requests due to the beautiful work she did with that art. The people who backed these were happy and in turn recommended the craft that my mother made to their friends. Then, as my mother received so many requests, I helped her and so she didn't have to stay up late. We divided the activities. My mother painted and I took molds or helped her stack, always as a team. Also, when my Aunt Joanna came, she joined us. We put on music and we finished faster. One of the most beautiful experiences I had, it was my 15th, it was didn't expect, and that year they had told me that it was only a family lunch and nothing more. At night we had the activity at my grandparents' house, so when I was ready with my 15th dress, we left with my mother and a friend's car in the direction of my grandparents' house. When we arrived, I saw everything dark and it was not my grandparents' house. However, we entered the house and suddenly the lights came on. The musician sang and I was shocked. At that moment, I didn't know what to say. I was happy. My family was there, friends and others I enjoyed a lot. It was very beautiful. Few years ago, I had surgery on my foot, and because of that, they removed my nail. When that I was in the 11th grade, I was disabled for several days. When I felt able of work, I went to school. I studied on the second floor, even though I was still walk, could not fork my foot. So my companion held me up and they were always on the lookout not to step on me or something. I remember days later, I came up with the great idea of put on shoes, but that I was already able to hold them, and what I did was hurt myself and made it feel uncomfortable and had to cover my toe again and use sandals in school. Last year they also did the same procedure on the other foot, but this time I did take good care of myself.